There was a silence on the hill. Like it was,
They thought somebody died.
Yeah,
they thought they
yeah.
just watched a death.
We go do the first run and we spot this jump from the chairlift, and Paul's like, I want to do that jump, and I'm like, I don't know. So we're kind of talking about it. We do the one run, we come back. Paul's like, I'm going to do that jump. So Paul tries it, and he doesn't quite make it. So we get back on the chair, and Paul's like, I'm like, you need more speed, Paul. And he's like, what? I'm like, you can't with these things. You need to hit it with speed, or you're not going to make it. And he's like, well, you're going to do it. And I'm like, well, I don't know, maybe. So now he's convincing me. Pete isn't saying a word. He is quiet. Paul and I are going about trying to figure the aerodynamics needed for this kicker. So he does it and just clears it, like just enough speed, and his kind of tail catches, right? Kind of a little wipeout. So I'm like, okay, screw it, I'm doing it. And then I go and I just kind of barely make it, almost like, oh, that was scary. And we're sitting there and kind of having this moment of like, that was crazy. I can't believe we did that.
And at this point, how many years has it been since you've skied, Pete?
Probably a decade.
Third run in, he hasn't skied in a decade.
I'm still 19 years old. I can do this. I know how to do these jumps. Instead of going around the jump, in my head, I was like, I'm going to get a huge laugh here. I'm going to go nail that jump. You guys are waiting for me. But I remembered you saying, God, just got to get enough speed to clear that flat top. So I just barreled down, and I'm about 10 feet away. That's when it hit me. Oh no, bad idea. And then just leaned back on my skis instead of hitting it like full face on.
So we see from our perspective, all of a sudden, just Pete in the air. We don't know this part. He's just in the air. His feet, like we see the bottom of his skis, like he's a water
Upside
skier
down.
about to start. Like he's just straight flying through the air with a lot of speed. Like he took the speed part, and he is just like this coming at us. The skis aren't even, they're never parallel to the ground. There's no point we're thinking he might make this. There's no like even a moment where like, oh, he might pull
It
this
defied
off.
physics too, because it should have been like hopped up and then kept turning in the air, but it didn't. It stopped upside down, and I just kept going through the air upside down.
It was, I call it the matzo ball. It just hung out there.
And then, like, he crashed, like landed in that position on the downhill slope on the transition, and everything exploded.
Just the air immediately just went from like lungs full of air to like no air. Just instantly, just smashed. Everything crashed off me, toque and gloves and
Yard sale. Everything was gone.
right underneath the chairlift.
Your gloves came out?
Everything.
Just snow angel gloves?
If it was a cartoon, I'd been in my underwear. Like,
And Paul and I are just like, and we just replaced him. He hasn't even done the first gig yet.
even done a show yet.
He hasn't even done a show.
The whole chairlift, everybody stopped talking on the chairlift. That's how bad it was. There was a silence on the hill. Like, it was
they
bad.
thought somebody died.
Yeah,
they thought
yeah,
they
yeah.
just watched a death. So my first instinct was to make everybody like, oh, I'm okay. I want everybody. So I gave the thumbs up, and that's when just roars of laughter, just the whole mountain.
Like people are turning around, watching from behind their chairs, like to see if he's ever going to get up. You know what I mean?
You gave the thumbs up
I
and
gave
everyone
the
could
thumbs
see
up.
clearly because you had no gloves on?
So one advantage of losing your gloves, we can see.
I got the thumbs up.
I'm good.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Oh, and then you're breathing. You're trying to catch your breath. I remember I took off my board and ran up to you, and you're like, and then what did you say? You're like,
Did you get that on camera?
Yeah. Did you get that on tape? Oh, dude.
So now he's convinced us that he's perfectly fine, right? So we gather his skis, his gloves.
You guys want to do another run? Well, maybe take lunch first.
We were putting Humpty Dumpty back together again. Like
Yeah,
he had
yeah.
to find his stuff.
Your credit card was out of your wallet.
So we go for lunch, and Pete's like, I'm fine, I'm good. And then
Back spasms was what was happening, right? Like when you injure your back, and every time you move, your muscles contract to cover your.
But luckily you're not breathing that much, right? You got the knocked on you, so your back's not hurting too bad.
So every time I reached for something, I'd be like, like I just got like tasered. But I'm trying to pretend I'm fine. Like, no, I'm fine.
And Paul and I, of course, are noticing this. And we're like, "Are you all right, Pete?" He's like, "Oh, I'm fine." And we're like rolling our eyes, like we think we killed Pete on the first day.
Oh man, when the chili hit the table and then you reached for your spoon to eat your chili, and this is how loud it was. And the whole restaurant looked like, oh, it's the chairlift guy.
Give us a thumbs up again. That's hilarious. Give us one of these, like this.
Can I get a picture with you? Yeah, of course.
You could eat your chili?
Come on.
It was pretty bad.
It wasn't. Oh, God.
It was like, woo.
It's a ghost noise.
It's a breathing chili ghost.
I was in my elegant nightgown when I was trying to enjoy my
That's all you had left on underneath was your elegant nightgown.
And what, you've worn a neck pillow ever since.